After moving to a new location, I now have the following problem. The next gym is around 16 kilometers away. Now I do have a small home gym, but of course in my home gym I'm always alone, and as I've realized over the last couple of years, there's actually quite a little bit of a social factor to going to the gym. First of all, it seems to make me work harder in the gym if there are other people that I already know, because of course I want them to think that I'm actually healthier, stronger, etc. as I actually are. And even at a given level of health and regeneration level, I then therefore put in a little bit more effort, it seems. Ridiculous, because what if I could extract this effect and then reapply it without all these people? But of course I cannot. This now has kind of left me in the ridiculous situation that I drive around 30 kilometers a day. Well, not all days, but on the days at which I go to the gym, which are at least currently a couple of days of the week, just to go to the gym, or rather drive to the gym. Of course, it's also kind of ridiculous to sit in a car to drive somewhere to do then sport. Especially if it's assault biking, let's say. I sit in a car, then basically do assault bike. Of course now, if I'm already at the gym, I sometimes do additional strength exercises and also my stretching then already at the gym. But wouldn't it be more useful to then go with the bike to the gym? But this then will take an hour instead of the 15-minute drive. So the whole gym routine would then take multiple hours because I already need an hour to drive to the gym with the bike. And also biking in my workout schedule does not really have a good place. Actually, currently it almost has no place. Mostly because biking is a lower body cardio exercise. In a Wikipedia article about, I think, either a heart disease or athlete's heart, which is also kind of a condition, but not really. So in a Wikipedia article about either a specific heart condition or athlete's heart or something like this, I once read that the proportionally more of the body one uses in cardiovascular exercise, the bigger than the heart. So basically the more heart hypertrophy, so the heart as a muscle, one then has. In other words, if one wants the heart to grow as an adaptation to training, so riding with the bike to the gym does not make much sense. There is also not really a train or a bus that goes to the gym, so the only option that is really left is driving to the gym, and then I drive these kilometers sitting in a car where I cannot do very much apart from, well, a few minor things, and therefore it takes a lot of time to go to the gym. In addition to the time I then spend in the gym, I spend showering, I spend stretching for 10 minutes every day just to keep kind of my baseline, and well. But